Everyone's talking about Beyoncé right now, and the Met Gala comeback around her has turned into the kind of story that can swallow the whole red carpet. Beyoncé is officially one of the 2026 Met Gala co-chairs, standing beside Nicole Kidman, Venus Williams, and Anna Wintour, after last appearing on those famous steps in 2016. Monday, May 4th is the date, costume art is the theme, and fashion is art is the dress code. This is not a quiet return. What makes this messy is the way her name changed the entire conversation before anyone even arrived. Adele's name started floating around, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce speculation picked up, fans began watching for a possible family moment, and Jeff Bezos with Lauren Sánchez Bezos pulled the money and power angle into the spotlight. The full guest list still feels locked down, which gives every rumor room to grow. That is why this story is moving so fast. Before we go deeper, I need to ask what you think really happened here. Do you think Beyoncé's comeback is pulling the A-list back to the Met? Or is the internet doing too much before anyone even walks the carpet? Drop your thoughts in the comments because people are already choosing sides over this one. Hit like and the hype button too because this drama is moving fast. The timing makes the whole thing feel bigger than a normal Met Gala preview. With fashion's biggest night only days away, Beyoncé's return has turned the event into a celebrity pressure test before the first flashbulb even hits. The co-chair lineup already feels heavy, and the host committee brings in Sabrina Carpenter, Doja Cat, Zoe Kravitz, Lisa, Sam Smith, Teyana Taylor, Aja Wilson, and more. The room is stacked before the surprise arrivals even begin. A decade away from the Met steps is not a small detail. Beyoncé last attended in 2016, and when someone at her level stays away for that long, then returns as a co-chair instead of another guest, the message lands differently. This is not a casual red carpet stop. Every other celebrity now walks into a room where the standard already feels higher. Beyoncé creates pressure without needing to raise her voice. One entrance, one look, one photograph on the steps, and half the internet starts measuring everyone else against her before the night even unfolds. That is why people are already treating this as a takeover, even before the carpet opens. Other stars may arrive dressed for fashion, while Beyoncé arrives with expectation attached to every move. That pressure is exactly why this comeback feels different from a normal celebrity appearance. Beyoncé does not have to chase the spotlight because the spotlight usually moves toward her, and that changes how everyone else gets viewed. If another star walks in wearing something huge, people will still ask whether it matched the energy of Beyoncé's return. That is the uncomfortable part of sharing a room with someone who can dominate without saying much. Adele is where the story becomes even more clickable. Reports are saying Adele may make her first ever Met Gala appearance, and the speculation is tied to what people are calling the Beyoncé effect. Adele has not been officially confirmed, and that point needs to stay clear. Still, the idea of her walking into her first Met Gala during Beyoncé's comeback year makes the carpet feel more unpredictable. Adele carries that rare celebrity energy where staying away can make her more interesting. She does not need constant appearances to hold attention, which means a Met Gala debut would instantly feel rare and worth watching. That is why this rumor lands harder than a normal guest list whisper. If Adele appears, it would not feel like another arrival. It would feel like a moment the whole room has to react to. The Adele part also gives this story a softer kind of drama. It is not about a fight, a feud, or someone being exposed. It is about whether a star who usually avoids this kind of spectacle finally steps into the most watched fashion room in the world. That is why fans are paying attention. A single arrival could turn a rumor into the most replayed clip of the night. Taylor Swift's name is also circling the night, and that widens the chaos fast. Fans are speculating about whether Taylor could return to the Met Gala with Travis Kelce, which would mark her first appearance at the event in about a decade if it happened. No official confirmation has been given, but people are connecting her recent time in New York with names tied to the event. A rumor like that can grow before the carpet even opens. Taylor and Beyoncé do not need a scandal to create headlines. Their names sitting inside the same event conversation already gives people plenty to talk about, and adding Travis into the speculation turns the Met Gala from a fashion night into a celebrity collision point. Viewers are not only watching the outfits anymore, they are watching who stands near who gets photographed first, and whose entrance becomes the clip everyone replays the next morning. That is where the Met Gala becomes more than a red carpet. It turns into a ranking system where the public decides who looked powerful, who looked nervous, who understood the theme, and who seemed out of place. Taylor speculation adds another layer because her presence would pull a different audience into the same conversation. Beyoncé already brings one massive fan base, and Taylor rumors bring another one right behind it. The Blue Ivy conversation spread quickly too, but that part needs a careful tone. Fans have been wondering whether Blue Ivy could appear with Beyoncé after Tina Knowles gave a playful answer on Sherry instead of shutting the idea down completely. Blue Ivy is 14, and the Met Gala has historically carried an 18-plus age rule. Nothing is confirmed, so this stays as fan speculation, not drama aimed at her. That detail still matters because Beyoncé's comeback already feels personal. A family appearance would make the night feel even more symbolic, especially for fans watching her legacy as much as her fashion. People are not only waiting for a dress, they are waiting for the kind of quiet red carpet image that says something without a speech. That is why one soft answer from Tina Knowles was enough to keep people guessing. Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sánchez Bezos bring a different kind of gossip into this story. They are tied to the 2026 gala as honorary chairs and lead sponsors, and their involvement has already sparked conversation online. The Met Gala has always mixed fashion, status, access, and money, even when most viewers focus on the dresses. This year, that money conversation feels louder. Celebrity glamour meeting billionaire power is where the story gets more grown up and messy. Some people see sponsorship as normal for a museum fundraiser, while others see it as another reminder that cultural access often comes with wealth attached. Beyoncé's return sitting beside that Bezos conversation creates a strange mix. Music royalty, Hollywood names, sports power, fashion power, and billionaire influence are all packed into one night. That money angle matters because the Met Gala has always been about more than who looks good. It is about who gets invited, who gets seated close to power, who gets photographed with the right people, and who quietly becomes part of the inner circle. When Bezos and Lauren Sánchez Bezos are attached to the night, people start watching the event like a status map. Every table, every entrance, and every photo suddenly feels loaded. The theme leaves plenty of room for chaos as well. Costume art and fashion is art sound elegant, but they are wide enough for celebrities to create something unforgettable or miss the assignment in front of everyone. Stylists have space to take risks, and that can lead to iconic looks or outfits that get roasted before the celebrity reaches the top step. Beautiful themes can be dangerous. Beyoncé has an advantage because she understands image, performance, and silence better than almost anyone in celebrity culture. She can walk in with a look that feels artistic without over-explaining it, which is dangerous on a carpet where other stars may be trying too hard. When the dress code is this open, the strongest look usually reads clearly in one photograph. That is why people expect her to deliver. The Met Gala is no longer judged only by the people inside the room. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, X, morning shows, reaction videos, and comment sections start scoring the night within minutes. One strange pose, one awkward seating rumor, one missed theme, or one surprise arrival can dominate the entire conversation. The real competition is not just who gets invited, it is who owns the story after the carpet ends. That online reaction is part of the reason celebrities look so careful now. A dress can cost a fortune. A glam team can spend weeks preparing, and still one bad screenshot can become the only thing people remember. Beyoncé's comeback raises the stakes because everyone knows her look will be studied frame by frame. That means the whole carpet has to perform at a higher level. All of these rumors are building before the doors even open. Adele may not attend, Taylor and Travis may not appear, Blue Ivy speculation may lead nowhere, and the Bezos conversation may get louder once the cameras start rolling. Beyoncé, though, is already confirmed inside the night's power structure. That alone makes every other rumor feel bigger than usual. The bigger issue is who benefits from standing near this comeback, and who gets swallowed by it. Some celebrities may want the attention that comes with a Beyoncé-centered Met Gala, but that spotlight can burn fast when the internet decides there is only one main character. If Adele appears, that becomes a headline. If Taylor appears, that becomes a headline. And if Beyoncé walks in silently, she may still become the biggest story of the night. What nobody should forget is how quickly a Met Gala narrative can flip. A look that seems risky at the entrance can become praised by morning, while a celebrity who arrives ready for attention can disappear from the conversation in minutes. Beyoncé's return raises that pressure because every outfit, every photo, and every rumored seating moment will be compared against the mood she brings. That is a hard room to win. This is why the comeback feels less like a fashion appearance and more like a power test. Beyoncé brings the history, Adele brings the rumored debut, Taylor and Travis bring the speculation, Blue Ivy brings the family question, and Bezos with Lauren Sánchez Bezos bring the billionaire angle. None of those stories need to be confirmed beyond what is already known to shape the conversation. The buzz is already doing the work. Beyoncé's Met Gala comeback is already causing A-list chaos, not because one giant secret has been exposed, but because her return changes the temperature of the entire event. The guest rumors feel bigger, the fashion stakes feel higher, the money conversation feels louder, and every celebrity arrival now has to compete with the idea of Beyoncé taking over before she even reaches the carpet. That is the real power move. What do you think happens next? Comment below, subscribe for more, hit like, and turn on notifications so you will not miss the drama.